Damon's feeling okay now, obviously, by almost intercepting that ball there.
Well, it's good to see Damon back in the ball game. 3rd and 10 for the Patriots, 33-yard line as they keep that single back set. Counts has been pass happy, but this time he's going to give it straight up the middle to Williams, who will cross the 30-yard line, nowhere near enough for the first down as he is tackled by Andy Bowles in the middle of the 11 in defense. And Tommy, I wouldn't be surprised if Oakland goes for it again.
Oakland's going to take a timeout, so we'll find out after this commercial break. You're watching Blue Devil football. Back at Horace Jones Field on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. Lebanon and Oakland going at it. Oakland took a timeout with 4:43 to go in the first half. The Blue Devils lead 13-0. They're going to apparently, they're not going to go for the field goal with Olita. They're going to go for the first down, Sam.
So it'll be 4th and 7. They need to reach the 23-yard line. Lebanon shows blitz, drops. Counts has some time. Now the pressure gets him, and he will go down in the hands. Looks like number 59, Trey Reynolds, got him and took him down. Nope. Was it? Nope. Let's change that. Ryan Alls got him.
They had all kinds of pressure on the quarterback. Sellers and Griffin faked the blitz and backed out. So that left Alls, Bowles, Reynolds, and Crockett, 4 men with no responsibility other than to go for the quarterback. And they had a powwow back there at the quarterback. So the sack and Lebanon takes over.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils, 38-yard line. Their position, Grissom straight up the middle again. Good yardage on the play, up to about the 43-yard line. So he'll pick up 5 yards and bring up 2nd and 5 as the clock nears 4 minutes to go in the first half.
Sam, I was talking to Kevin Spain, who covers Oakland for the News Journal here in Murfreesboro, and he told me an interesting stat. He said all 4 games Oakland had played, the opposition fullback had gained 100 yards in each of those games. He referred to it as a weakness in the middle of that defense, or maybe some kind of technical flaw, but the teams had been exploiting just the heart of that Oakland defense.
Well, Grissom's done a good job. It's 2nd and 5. As I formation behind Reeder. Quick drop, and does a good job of avoiding the rush. Rolls right, is looking now. We'll just try to make up some yardage, and we'll lose about a yard on the play as he will be taken down by Matt Chambers. But Tommy, an excellent job by Reeder of ducking that initial blitz.
And a late flag, it looks like a personal foul is going to be called on Oakland. And what a tremendous bit of athletic ability by Jason Reeder as he ducked under the first tackler, scrambled, and what happened, it looked like his receivers maybe gave up on the route, started blocking downfield. Well, that was good downfield, but the pursuit from the interior caught up with him, and it looked like a late hit on Reeder, and Lebanon's going to be in great shape offensively, a big markup.
And that'll be 15 yards. That will run them all the way down to the 42-yard line of Oakland. So with 3 minutes, 23 seconds to go in the first half, they look for more to the Blue Devils.
John, what do you got?
Tommy, on the coin toss, the referee made a statement, said we're going to be looking for taunting, that we're having emphasis on that. Keep your mouth shut, or we're going to throw the flag. So I think that's what that came from.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Clemens right, Cherry left. Straight drop by Reeder. He'll toss it to Sellers, who puts his head down, goes off one tackle, and will get to the 38-yard line. But, Tommy, it looked like Reeder had the ball before half of the offensive line was moving.
Well, the referee went for his flag, maybe to call a motion penalty, but when he realized that the snap had already come, we were just a little late in getting off the football. Maybe some miscommunication between Jody Atwood, our center, and Jason Reeder, the quarterback. Nevertheless, Sellers gets yardage on the play, so mark that off as a good one. Ron C. checks in at a split receiver for the Blue Devils.
And Griffin is in as a tight end on the left side. Carson is on the right side. Single back, that Sellers, straight drop. Reeder looks for Carson, got him in the middle of that zone, makes a move at the 25, and fights his way down to the 21-yard line. Does Elliott Carson, and Tommy, he was all alone in the middle of that zone.
Oh, Sam, our coaches have done a great job this week. They have spotted something in that secondary. When we go to that one-back package, they've got defensive ends trying to cover Elliott Carson and Joel Griffin, and that's just not going to work. Terry Reeder is eating them alive.
He's picking them apart, Tommy. 6 of 6 tonight. He's yet to incomplete a pass. 6 of 6, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
And the Blue Devils will call timeout with 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll take one as well and be back with more Blue Devil football in a moment.
Hi, my name is Jill Montgomery, a sophomore varsity football cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We're here at K.L. Lester with Mr. Jim Scollery. We'd like to say thank you for your support and present you with some Blue Devil souvenirs.
Thank you. The Kenneth O. Lester Company is proud to support the Lebanon High School football program.
Back at Horace Jones Field on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University, Terry, this great night of completions for Reeder is going to do nothing but help that quarterback rating.
You're right, Tommy. 6 of 6, again, 86 yards, about 16 yards of completion. He's thrown another touchdown. He hasn't thrown an interception. Reeder's doing everything right.
So it's first down and 10 for the Blue Devils, the 16-yard line of Oakland, the line of scrimmage. High formation as Sellers is deep behind Grissom. They'll give it to him off the right side, and good job of tackling by Torrey Patterson, who slid down Sellers' legs and took him down right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a half-yard gain.
Also, Mario Sneed sliding in there on the tackle for Oakland. Oakland is a good-looking football team. Got some big, strong guys up there. You're not going to find people bigger than some folks like Troy Vaughn, big 300-pounder up in the middle of that defense. They've also got Terrell Crockett, big 240-pounder. They've got some size up there.
Jeff Gannon, the wingback on the left side. Carson to the right. C is a wide receiver on the left side. Reeder play fake. He wants to go over the middle to Carson. In and out of the hands. Good job of pass coverage by Chris Davenport for the Patriots, and that's Reeder's first incompletion of the evening.
And that was on the money, John. That looked like that pass was catchable. Did Davenport, the defensive back, get a hand on it?
No, he got his head on it, Tommy. That ball actually hit his helmet, and kind of hard to catch a ball when it bounces off and ricochets off a defender's helmet. So if the pass was there, it was just a good defensive effort.
Cherry back in the ball game. Gannon will go out with 1:24 remaining in the first half. It is 3rd and 9 for the Blue Devils. They need to make the 6-yard line to get the first and goal. Straight up the middle, Grissom. 10 fumbles the ball at about the 7-yard line, and they'll give it to Oakland. So that's the second turnover of the evening, Tommy.
So after going several games with no turnovers, Lebanon has 2 fumbles tonight, losing the football as Grissom gets all the positive yardage on that play down to the point of the fumble. But coming up with the recovery, it looked like McGowan for Oakland, and now the Blue Devils have seen a scoring opportunity go by the wayside, and Oakland's football team has dodged a bullet.
So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. A minute remaining in the ball game as the clock runs. Line of scrimmage is their own 7. Look for the Patriots to do anything fancy, and they won't. They'll give it to the tailback, Patterson. He will fight his way to the 9-yard line as the clock runs inside of 50 seconds. And Tommy, I suspect Oakland will probably just try to run the clock out.
Well, that would be the smart thing to do right here in such terrible field position. You don't want to have a bad play. Certainly, you know, you'd love to break a big play for a touchdown here, but you've got to use your head a little bit, and you don't want to give that Lebanon football team a chance to make something happen right here before the end of the half.
So 2nd and 7, 25 seconds remain, As Counts is going to throw. He looks, and he is going to be sacked at the 5-yard line. As finally taking him down is Ian Crockett. In there with him as well is Andy Bowles. And with 10 seconds remaining in the first half, the clock continues to tick. Down to 3, 2, and 1. That'll do it for the first half here from MTSU in Murfreesboro. Your score, the Blue Devils 13 and the Oakland Patriots nothing. We'll be back with second half action in just a bit.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following.
And ready for the second half of action. Lebanon leads Oakland by a score of 13-0. We apologize for a little sound problem we're having. Here with the second half kickoff is Sam Axley.
And Aaron Alata will kick to Joel Griffin, who stands at his 5. Griffin plants under it, got it at the 8, up to the 10, 15, 20, big hole, 25, 30. Is on his feet, still going 37, and struggles to the 40-yard line will go Griffin as he has started off with an excellent return. Antone Davis in on the tackle, as well as Terrence Young, but good field position to start the second half, Tommy.
Great hole by that kick return team, as Griffin, with a tremendous return, gets the football back to the 40, and Lebanon's offense ready to roll in good field position.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Carson is a tight end on the left side. Gannon is a wingback with him. It is Sellers, your tailback, Grissom the fullback, Clemens is wide to the right side, as Reeder, the quarterback, will run the option, pitch it to Sellers. He's the 40, 45, 50, takes on a man and dragged down by Patterson, as he will get down to the 43. They'll give him the 44-yard line of Oakland. But, Terry, a big gain to start this second half.
That was 16 yards in the first down for Sellers, his first carry of the second half. That puts him at 67 yards for the game and 11 carries.
And that was the speed option. No play fake to the fullback. Lebanon came straight down the line. Reeder and Sellers in the two-man option game.
So 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils, 44-yard line of Oakland. Same setup with the wing back to the left side. 6 men up on the line. Reeder runs the option, same thing, different side. This time Sellers is wrapped up as Mike Garcia snuffs it out, and back to the line of scrimmage for Sellers.
We mentioned in the first half that fullbacks traditionally have good success against Oakland this year, and Bo Grissom comes out of that first half, Terry, as our leading rusher.
Leading rusher for the first half was Bo Grissom. 5 carries, 53 yards, almost 11 yards per carry.
They will give Sellers back to the line of scrimmage on that last play, so 2nd and 10. As this time Clemens wide left, Cherry wide to the right side, Carson tight end on that right side, and now Sellers will go in motion, leaving Grissom the lone back. Straight drop by Reeder, looking down the sidelines. He has got a man wide open. Give it to him. 6 points. That is Sellers, who just kind of sprinted out to the right side, and Tommy, I think he kind of got lost in that zone and then just kind of sprinted through the middle of it.
Once again, another great job by our coaches. They saw something on film. They ran Sellers in motion to the pro side. They put 3 receivers on one side of the field. Oakland had 3 defensive backs in the game. The linebacker could not run with Sellers, and that's a mismatch from the word go. Lebanon goes up 19-0.
And now Zachary will come on to attempt the extra point. Presley made the first and was unsuccessful with his second attempt, so Zachary will get a chance. Reeder's hold, Zachary's kick hits the crossbar and comes back down as he hit the right upright. 19-0. The Blue Devils lead Oakland. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Brandy Trescott, and I'm a senior varsity football cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We're here at Rock 10 Company with Janice White to say thank you and to present this Blue Devil souvenir.
Rock 10 is very happy to support Lebanon High School football.
Go Blues!
Their first possession of the second half, they go 60 yards. It takes them only 3 plays. Jade Sellers, a 44-yard touchdown pass reception from Jason Reeder. The extra point is no good. 10:27 left in the third quarter. Lebanon leading Oakland now 19-0.
And we made it look awfully easy on that possession, Sam.
There was absolutely no one covering Sellers. When he went out in the middle of that zone, looked like everybody just broke down on coverage. And could you have caught that pass?
I don't know if I could have got that far downfield.
Well, this is true, too. Zachary will kick off as Max stands at his own 5-yard line. Again, Patterson will take it at the 12, up to the 15, 20, and slowed up there and taken down as he crosses the 20-yard line. Trey Reynolds hit him. He was tripped up by Damian Seed, hit his feet, and he was then taken down. So 1st and 10 right at the 20-yard line.
John, what's the mood on that Lebanon sideline as they're up 19-0 early in the third quarter?
I think they're all still stunned that Jade was so wide open on that last touchdown play, Tommy. You were so right. We were in a great position to watch that develop, watching him go in motion, and then it was just off to the races. Reeder threw a pop fly, and Jade ran right up under it.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Counts will give it to Patterson, who tries the middle of the line.